लाइव कर दिया क्या? थ्री भी लाइव कर दिया। आप एडमिट हो? मैं प्रोडक्शन में हूँ।
Now we can.
नमस्ते डॉक्टर प्रियदर्शनी
जी नमस्ते सर। नमस्ते।
नमस्ते प्रियदर्शनी जी
Volume. I think you're muted.
Namaste. Namaste to all.
Namaste.
We just wait. As soon as Rajeshwari Didi join, we will start.
Manisha ji, sir is audible. No?
Priya Didi, shall we wait or shall we start? I called her. She will be saying she is joining.
Rajeshwari ji is joining, na?
Yeah.
We can wait for 1 minute. 1 minute we can wait, Didi, है ना?
Okay.
जी संगीता दीदी, we can start, I think.
Okay.
Yes. So, shall we start the presentation, Manisha ji?
No, they will introduce, no, but you can see. They don't start the presentation. Yeah. You will invite.
Manam pettedama.
They will invite.
They will invite.
Namaste to all. You are welcome to all are welcome to 9th International Conference on Universal Human Values. Today we are on the third day in the shift 1, and in room 2 we have individual and institutional sharing. Today we have 2 institutional sharing and 1 individual sharing. I would like to welcome Murthy sir. I would like to welcome Chairperson Dr. Rajeshwari ji. She is principal of Acharya Institute of Technology, Bangalore, Karnataka. She is working as professor and head Department of ECE with an aim to ensure student-centric learning and quality in the areas of higher education. Didi, wait, I have a call from her.
That program also, both of you are present, na? IPE program, both of you.
Sorry, I got a call from Rajesh.
Didi, you are muted. Sangeeta Didi.
Welcome, Rajeshwari Didi, to this morning session on 24th. Our second chairperson is Dr. Priyadarshini C. Didi. She is ex-professor and head SCET Ludhiana, Punjab. She is PhD in Electronics and Communication Engineering, and she is a coordinator for online Hindi FDP, sharing content in online and face-to-face FDP, volunteering work in morning sessions, and North WR region activities. Welcome you all for this particular session of institutional and individual sharing. Over to you, Priya Didi.
Ji, thank you so much, Sangeeta Didi, for this warm welcome and introduction. Now, for this particular session of sharing, as Didi said, we have 2 institutional sharing and 1 individual sharing. For institutional sharing, we will have 20 minutes time for presentation, then 10 minutes for discussion and question answer. And for individual sharing, we will have 10 minutes for sharing and 10 minutes for discussion. So schedule will be, first we will have sharing presentation of Institution of Public Enterprise, Hyderabad. It will be presented by Director Professor S. Nivasa Murthy ji. Sir, are you there?
Yeah.
Ji, welcome, sir. Then after presentation of Professor S. Nivasa ji, we will have institutional presentation from Dr. Aarti Mohan Porkar ji, Associate Professor, Maharashtra Institute of Technology. Aarti Didi, I hope you are there in the meeting.
Ji Didi, namaste, I'm there.
Ji. And after
Yes,
Aarti,
there is one hand is from Sudipta Ghoshal ji.
Ji Didi.
One hand raise is there.
Okay. So after presentation of Maharashtra Institute of Technology, we will have individual sharing of Nidhi Didi. Nidhi Didi will be sharing on the topic of parenting. Nidhi Didi, are you there? Have you joined, Nidhi Didi?
Didi, she will be joining.
Okay, Didi. Okay. So I think we should start with our first presentation. Sangeeta Didi, should we start first presentation?
Yes, Didi.
Okay. So
I'm starting the timer.
For our first presentation, I would like to invite Director Professor S. Srinivasa Murthy ji. Let me introduce him. Professor S. Srinivasa Murthy ji is currently a Professor of Finance and a Director Institute of Public Enterprise, Hyderabad. He holds a master's degree in commerce from Shri Venkateshwara University and master's degree in international business from Pondicherry University. He also holds UGC JRF for his doctorate degree in finance from University of Madras. He brings with him nearly 3 decades of experience in teaching, academic administration, research, training, and consultancy at IPE since his date of joining the institution as a faculty member in 1994. IPE started in 1964, is one of the leading B school in country and is recognized as Center of Excellence by Indian Council of Social Science Research, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Ji sir, over to you sir. Welcome for your presentation. You can share your slides sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. At the outset, I would like to thank UHV Foundation for organizing this excellent international seminar. And I over to my presentation. Yeah. The Institute of Public Enterprise was started in the year 1964, mainly to help the public sector enterprises in terms of training, research, and consultancy requirements. And currently, IPE offers 6 full-time programs approved by the All India Council for Education. We have General PGDM, PGDM HR, Marketing Management, IB, BAF, and Business Analytics program. We have about 1,100 students on campus, 158 faculty members, and 42 staff members. While the concept of universal human values, it is really appreciable that UHV Foundation is able to organize 9th international conference in this important area. The concept took important turn immediately after the Corona period, especially, where the people realized that the individual contribution to his own self, family, and society has become very important. And there is a need for institutions, management institutions and engineering institutions to imbibe these values in their academics. That's the reason values have become very, very important. If values are not imparted during the educational system, it's very difficult for the people to implement any of these values when they join the industry. That's the reason corporates and academics should come together and see that the students who come out with institutions, from the institutions, they have some value system to implement them when they occupy the positions. And that's the reason we at IPE also, we have made it a point that the concept of UHV is introduced to the students the moment they join the institution. That is in the orientation program, we introduce them and we have series of events taking place as part of that. We already have a course on corporate governance, CSR, and business ethics. And in addition to that, we also offer UHV as a focused component. These, of course, the holistic approach to student development we follow at IPE. As you have seen, the first starts with our own induction program on July 1st, where for all the students, we provide the importance of universal human values and also the continuity of this throughout the 2-year period when the students continue their studies. In order to encourage them to participate more actively, we have encouraged students. There are more than 12 student clubs. As they come from different parts of the country, there is a need for us to provide an opportunity for them to interact with each other. So there are more than 12 clubs that students themselves have started. For every domain area, there is a club like marketing club, finance club, HR club, and operations club, etc. For every passion, the students have started a club like photography club, cultural club, social club, book reading club. So all these things actually enable them to meet at one place, interact with each other, and then mold themselves as responsible citizens of this country. And we also encourage them to participate in the sports. The excellent sports infrastructure provided by the institute helps them with all facilities, FIFA stand, football court, indoor stadium, tennis court, cricket ground, whatnot, gym, everything is provided. And in fact, in the curriculum itself, in the timetable, the last hour is meant for these activities. The student club activities, sports, or universal human value, mentoring, so that they go home with the satisfaction that they have not only got the academic inputs, also got inputs which help them in their real life. We also have provided to students a counselor service, which is also mandated by AICTE. Current students, actually, they're highly emotional, and there is a need for them to balance their emotions. The counselor at the institute actually helps them to understand themselves and also manage their emotions correctly. And in addition to that, we 10 students, a faculty is identified as a mentor. So right from the date of joining till they complete the course, they are in direct touch with these mentors. So mentors will take care of the academic performance of the students and their participation in curricular, extracurricular activities, and guiding them for the project, summer project, long-term project, health-related issues, a single point contact for them. So that actually helps the students in spending their time more effectively and also balancing their emotions, and finally come out successfully with good placements and good percentage of marks in the academics. We always celebrate diversity. In fact, we get students from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. We say it is mini India at IPE campus. When there are 1,001 students, with the students are provided excellent hostel facility, and we also provide opportunity for students to celebrate this diversity. The students celebrate Onam, the students celebrate Vinayak Chaturthi, the students celebrate Christmas, whatnot. So we Indians should be proud to be born in this country. It is actually, we are having unity in diversity. India is the largest populated country in the world, third largest economy in the world, and we have the demographic dividend. The beauty of this excellent democracy, largest democracy, is that everyone has the fundamental rights that they can actually exercise. And the Constitution speaks about fundamental rights and so many other important things for the society. So as an opportunity given to the students, they can celebrate any cultural event here, and they can also, we also provide all opportunities for them to blossom. Community interaction programs are very regularly conducted. So the students, they organize the music events in the evenings. So we encourage them to display their talent in music, dance. In fact, some of our students, they're also training students outside the premises with regard to music, dance, etc. So the cultural club takes care of all these community interaction programs. In fact, the students, they also go to the Shamirpet village, and they also conduct many community-related activities. Some of these includes old age home visit. We take the students to old age home. We make them to serve food to them, understand their background, and try to help. So they should understand that they, as citizens of this country, they not only get the degree, but they have a responsibility to perform when they occupy the corporate positions. So that we make them by taking them to old age homes, taking them to Akshaya Patra, where when we teach corporate social responsibility as part of the curriculum, they go and see how through Akshaya Patra Foundation, how the corporate social responsibility is met by the people. Lakhs of people are provided very good food, clean food, and how corporates and others are coming forward to this. Similarly, the students, they create awareness about the waste management practices, food, water, plastic wastage. Now, in the institute itself, we have a water treatment plant so that water is not wasted. So zero water discharge, that water is used for plantations, flush out purposes. Whatever food is unused, and that is also processed. An organization comes here, the food is taken outside and processed. And also no plastic. The students, In fact, the students have really done excellent work. They have got invitation from United States, and they will be making presentation about the effects of using plastic, and they want to see a no plastic world. So that momentum they have taken up. They have gone to the school, Shamirbit village, and everywhere they are actually not only in the campus, outside also they are actually sharing what happens to this planet when you're talking about sustainability. Unnecessary use of plastic should be avoided. Slides change.
It's okay.
Yeah. We have created a cell. Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah, right. So I already told about the induction program. This is a cell we have created in 2022, exclusive cell. And this cell actually takes care of training of the faculty. So we have trained almost all the faculty because it was online program. So we have given them on-duty leave so that they can complete UHV certification as mandated by AICTE. So many people have been sponsored for this program. And in addition to that, he is Dr. Abhay Srivastava, our coordinator for UHV. Then we conducted, in order to cover everyone in the institute, both faculty and staff, we thought about organizing one exclusive program. My colleagues, Dr. Geeta and Dr. Mausami, they have taken the lead, and where we brought all employees at one place. So almost 50 numbering. And the 3-day program was conducted during 15th May to 17th May. It was a great occasion for the institute, and the entire program was delivered by Sunil Bhaiya, Dr. Sunil Kumarji, a resource person for 3 days. And he actually he has given heart and soul and taking this concept to all the faculty and staff members, and everyone appreciated that, and almost 46 members. And the beauty of this program is that every day in the last hour, when the people share their experience, we are really, fascinated with the sharing of experience by not only faculty, by the staff members. So how actually it has helped them when they go home. So how they behave at home, and what is the role they play as an employee here and as a family member when they join the family in the evening. These, of course, a group photo taken on the occasion. It was a great thing for 3 days. With some more pictures I can show. This is how we organized. So we were wondering whether people can squat on the floor, but we were really surprised with more people actually choose to sit. And Geeta, I can see there, myself and everyone there, Rakesh, who is helping is in IT, and they enjoyed it. So it was like, going for resort, but within IPE, they were outside this routine office work. They actually, in a relaxing environment, they listen to the entire presentations for 3 days. Some of them, they are also to the walls in a relaxing mode because of some health issues and other things. But otherwise, it was a wonderful program, and everyone enjoyed it. The true sense, they understand the importance of universal human values, and they participate very actively, asking questions, participating in the discussions. So IPE actually encourages, as I told, the faculty and students to understand this concept and implement the concept. And the students actually, they have started implementing many of these things. One, of course, I told Chaturveer, where the students actually, they were chosen, and they are going to United States and make presentation on the initiatives they have taken for making it no plastic zone. Another important thing is the students, they have created box of kindness where they request faculty, staff, and students to actually deposit unused items, maybe clothes or books or anything, things. And these are donated to the people who are needy. So that is box of kindness. And it is a regular feature. Not only that, the students, they organize blood donation camp at least twice a year. They provide blood to the needy people. So that social consciousness is created. And certainly the credit goes to UHV because they find that it is not only the self-education, but helping the society is very important. And and that's the reason they participate in all these things. In addition to that plantation drive, they participate in all these activities in a regular mode. So plantation drive is one of the important things also take place. And also here, whatever we do in all these things, motivating students with regard to maintaining the campus, green campus. In fact, we have solar panels in all the buildings. We have solar power generated. We have net metering. So all these, it is our IPE's building at Shamirpet is recognized as a green campus. We have a 5-star rating from Ministry of Environment. So, and we are proud of that. And the management headed by Sri K. Mazurao Garu, former Chief Secretary, IAS, retired, and many dignitaries are there on the board. And I believe in providing high quality education at affordable rate. So we provide at a very reasonable rate the education as well as all the campus facilities. And here we have also some of the presentations from students who have taken active part. And as I told, we have a gym facility here, all sports facilities here, and we have yoga centers here. Not only for students, whatever training programs we organize, we have made it a point that every day the training participants also should go through yoga in the morning. And they are able to appreciate the use of yoga. Yoga is, India is the spiritual, not only spiritual destination, yoga destination, because we have given yoga to the entire world. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, he himself actually is a brand ambassador for India in terms of yoga. When he has seen that lakhs of students, many people doing yoga on a single day. So it's really a great occasion. We are implementing that in the campus with all these sports facilities. We strongly believe that the learning takes place not only in the classroom, but outside the classroom. And when the students, they play in the ground, they actually shed their inhibitions. They understand each other. They create sporting culture. That is very important. The sportsmanship culture spirit will help them in managing their life in a balanced way, like how they have to understand how they can actually manage their stress and also lead a very healthy life. So that's the reason we have provided all facilities so that we encourage them to participate. See how the students in the indoor stadium, they have this badminton. Yeah. Next. This I was telling about our students, team Chaturveer. The students have gone to the ZPI school there in Shamirpet. And students are wondering why these people have come to us. So they have met the head of the, headmaster there. They explained what is the importance of no plastic. That means we should avoid using plastic wherever possible. So through demonstration, they have shown to the children. In fact, it's very important that this concept is given to the school children because when they come to the college, they actually practice. So that's the reason our students have gone to the schools there, to the village there, to the village people also, they have demonstrated the importance of not using plastic. And these students, they call themselves as a team Chaturveer, right? So as a team, they are going forward. That is a Speak Out Club on all important aspects like sustainability, universal human values, health, yoga, whatever it is, the Speak Out Club takes lead in organizing some of these programs. Now, teaching importance of teaching human values need not be overemphasized. In fact, we have companies like Tata Group who are role models with regard to this maintaining human values and also having corporate social responsibility. But we at IPE believe that they should be told about this. So we organize series of lectures. In fact, in the orientation program, the students are addressed by Swami Bodhamayananda ji, the president of Ramakrishna Math. And we also arrange art of living programs. And we also organize yoga programs. So all these programs are organized so that the students, they get access to the different viewpoints and they take all these things in shaping their own life in a better way. In fact, we always emphasize that students that they should keep 3 P's in mind. That is profit, people, and planet. Profit, anyhow, they will have to do because their performance depends upon maximizing profits and various strategies followed by the company. But at the same time, they should also think about people. The practices the companies follow should be in the best interest of the entire organization. We yet believe that work-life balance is very, very important. So if you take care of the people, understand their emotions, and also be empathetic, and they are doing excellent work in the organization. So that is very important. Every organization understand the employees, they deal them with empathetically. They are doing wonders. So similarly, the planet, we tell the students that we have to teach this generation so that we should not overuse anything. So you should also leave something for the next generations. So planet should be kept. In fact, a greenhouse effect, and we are ozone layer depletion. So many things the student should think. Wastage of water should be avoided like that. So we should take care. There are some locations where some people waste and some people, they don't have that. Similarly, if this continues, imagine what happens to the next generation. So entire current generation across the globe should think about these 3 P's in mind, which IPE actually practicing. So way forward, the IPE, most of the faculty members are trained, as I've told in my presentation, including staff. We have trained everybody and everyone is aware of universal human values. The students are also a part of this oriented program. They are aware of that. And many students, they come in the last hour and they get trained in these universal human values. And even as I told, management development programs, we emphasize the importance that in every program, certainly we have sessions on business ethics and also emotional intelligence and values, so that in addition to yoga, they take home the inputs related to this UHV and they can practice when they join the company. So we have also signed MOUs with almost 50 universities, B schools. So we emphasize the importance of UHV with these partnering organizations also. And we'd like to share some thoughts from our students so that how they felt about our activities here in the institute. And you'll be happy to know that the students are so motivated and they want to implement in practice, and how they learned this in the campus. Listen to them.
Sir, we are exceeding the time limit, so we can have only one sample.
Okay. Right.
Thank
Only
you.
one. Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
పైన రైట్ లో ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది?
When I first entered this institution, my goals were clear. I was here to get good grades, secure a great placement, and earn my degree. Academic and career success seemed like the ultimate purpose of my education. The sessions on universal human values opened my eyes to a deeper truth. I realized the need for these values in building trust and positive impact. As I learned, end of education is not just a degree or a job offer. The end of education is character, which shapes an individual in contributing back to the society. This new perspective helped me to see that education should be for life and not for living. In today's world, the need for skill-based education is undeniable, equipping us with the tools to succeed. But Equally crucial is value-based education.
The other one is also very small. Can we play it, Manisha ji?
Try change.
Yes, Siddhi, you can.
Yeah.
Small one.
From the Institute of Public Enterprise. So today I'm here to share my insights on harmony within a human being. Today let us explore the profound harmony within a human being. Human beings are not merely bodies. We are coexistence of the self and the body. Each part has its unique needs, while the self, or that is our consciousness, our soul, seeks happiness and fulfillment through right understanding and feelings, whereas the body requires physical facilities like food and shelter, etc. So these needs are distinct yet interdependent. They have to coexist. So, for instance, like material possessions cannot satisfy our consciousness, just like how feelings cannot nourish our physical body. Understanding this distinction helps us prioritize and balance our efforts for both. So, this coexistence is very important. What self needs might not be needed by the body, what body needs might not be needed by the self, but they have to coexist. We have to find a way for both. When we align our assumptions and actions with reality, recognizing relationships and fulfilling them meaningfully is what matters the most. It is important to assume, it is important to know the reality and recognize the relationship first. And that is when harmony emerges, is what I believe. This harmony starts within ourselves and radiates outwards, influencing our relationship with others and also with the nature. So, to achieve this, let us self explore and reflect. Are we spending more effort on acquiring physical facilities than nurturing our understanding and relationships? It is important to question this to yourself, and that's when you realize that balance is crucial, or balancing is crucial for living a life of continuous happiness and mutual prosperity. We human beings generally assume or believe to have a continuous happiness, whereas that doesn't really happen in reality. So let's strive to understand ourselves, recognize our true needs, and live in alignment with them. In doing so, we pave the way for inner peace in human society. Thank you.
Cute.
Ji. Thank you so much for your presentation, sir. It was nice presentation, and it is showing that you are doing a lot of efforts for students in sports activities, in their mental health, in seeing the relationship with the environment and nature, and then having a feeling of prosperity so that they can share their things for right utilization. Sir, my one question is that as you said, there are mentors and they have 10 mentees. Then I want to ask that how these mentors are guided. Are they guided regularly in a particular lecture, or how these mentors students are guided by faculty?
Yes, madam. So mentorship actually, as I told, starts from the beginning. So for every 10 students, there is a faculty mentor available. They can meet the faculty mentor anytime. In fact, at least 1 hour in a week it will be there, but the last hour is kept for all these activities, student club activities, sports or mentoring, or even any UHV, etc. So at that time, they are in a regular touch. So they are in touch with the parents also. The faculty, they talk to the parents about the wards, performance in academics, health issues. In fact, we have a 24-hour facility, health facility available, nurse is available. We have tie-up with Medicity Hospital where ambulance facility is there. Every day doctor comes here. So we take care of the health of the students and they talk to the parents. And as I told, they guide them for the project report. So how the project design has to be prepared, writing the project report, not only summer project report, long-term project. It is actually single point contact. It is giving very good results to us. So the mentor will be able to assess the strengths and weaknesses of the mentee and guide them. We conduct extra sessions. We train them through curriculum. We have a course on personal development and business communications, business aptitude. So through external experts, we train them. But in addition to that, in the second year, when they come to the second year, we train them through corporates, how to actually crack the GD person interview. So mentor in collaboration with these experts and placement department, we organize placement preparatory sessions. So it is a continuous thing, and we want to bring out the best in the students. We encourage them to participate in competitions. We provide them transport when they go outside Hyderabad. We reimburse the expenditure. So we encourage the students to participate in large numbers in both academic, curricular, and extracurricular activities, not only in IPE but outside IPE. So it is a continuous phenomenon, and this mentorship is giving very good results in terms of good placements, good performance students academically, and also coming out as good citizens of this country.
Ji, sir. Ji. I hope these mentors are also exploring in themselves also and are encouraging students for collaboration. Ji, thank you, sir. Now we can have only one question from audience because of shortage of time. We can have 2 minutes more, and if there is any question from audience, you can raise hand. Only one question we can take, Didi. Or we can go to our next presentation. If there is any question, we can take in the end of session. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
ESP, for giving me this opportunity. I thank my colleagues, Dr. Geeta, Dr. Mosmi, and Dr. Rakesh, who has helped this.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now we will move to our next presentation. I would like to invite Aarti Mohanpurkar Didi from Maharashtra Institution of Technology. Didi is Associate Professor in Computer Science Engineering at Maharashtra Institute of Technology, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar, Maharashtra, India. Didi, welcome. You can share your presentation.
Didi?
Ji, Aarti Didi, are you there?
Yes, Didi.
Ji, Didi, you can share your presentation.
Yes, Didi. Is the presentation visible, Didi?
Not yet, Didi. It's showing. Yes, now it's visible. Yes, Didi.
Okay.
You can,
Yes.
but you, Didi, you can
So-
see your presentation.
Yes, thank you so much. Namaste to all. Warm greetings from Maharashtra Institute of Technology, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar. Myself, Dr. Aarti Mohanpurkar, working as Associate Professor in Computer Science and Engineering Department, and also having the responsibility of convener for the Universal Human Values Cell at MIT. I take this privilege to present the efforts taken at Maharashtra Institute of Technology, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar, related to value education and universal human values. I feel great to share that the theme of the presentation is value-based empowerment, unlocking human potential through self-awareness. Further, this is the content of today's presentation about the trust, about MIT, need for human values, how it all started. Prior to UHV cell, what was the scenario, glimpses of activities conducted, inauguration, and so on and so forth, activities conducted, proposed, and so on. As it is seen, Gramodyogik Shikshan Mandal, GSM, is the parent trust of MIT, established in 1975 in Maharashtra. The founder, late Anandraoji Deshmukh, was a freedom fighter. Late Anandraoji Deshmukh was a freedom fighter. Along with his son, he saw the dream, and now it is a legacy that a technical with a motivation to take technical education to youth from rural area. He established the trust called as Grama Udyogik Shikshan Mandal. And I feel great to share with all of you that we are celebrating the Golden Jubilee year this year. It has established 20 institutes and has developed more than 12,000 students till now. Its expanses from primary schooling to postgraduate courses, as well as it has targeted vocational training too. About Maharashtra Institute of Technology, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, it was established in 1983. It is accredited with NAAC A grade, and it is an autonomous institution renowned for its holistic education. It offers a range of UG, PG, and PhD programs from BTech, MTech, BVoc, BCA, MCA, BBA, and MBA. It is serving over 5,000 students at campus. The institute has 250 plus faculty members and 50 plus staff members. I feel proud to share that more than 180 faculty members are already made aware of the UHV content. Many of them have done UHV 1 and several have done UHV 2 FDPs too. And as far as the staff members are concerned, we have trained more than 30 staff members during a FDP for non-teaching staff too. Need for human values. Fostering an inclusive learning environment requires unifying students from diverse backgrounds and beliefs on a shared platform. By acknowledging potential, we wish to empower them to envision and strive towards a compassionate and equitable society. The journey begins with a sense of ownership and belonging. I'm MIT and MIT is mine. Our vision is to cultivate self-reliance and confidence in decision-making. Apart from that, encourage harmony within and beyond in the community. By embracing our differences and fostering a culture of mutual respect, we wish to create a vibrant ecosystem where students thrive, grow, and become agents of positive change. Empowering students from diverse backgrounds to become confident, self-reliant, and harmonious individuals. Fostering a sense of belonging, I'm MIT and MIT is mine, to cultivate a culture of inclusivity, respect, and compassion. Prior to UHV Cell, UHV Cell was established later, but how it all started, I would like to share with you all. As we always see that AICT, the governing body, ensures that some of the programs are made compulsory in the higher education institutes or the institutes affiliated to it. And then similarly, attending the UHV course was made compulsory, and few of the faculty members were compelled out of their busy schedules to join the FDP. And they with lot of complaints, they joined the FDP. And when they actually attended it and when they got connected to the content, they realized the importance, and they felt so relaxed that they wanted so many other colleagues of theirs that they should also join the sessions. So similarly, one of the faculty members, Leena Didi, and a few more had attended the session, Dr. Leena Uttarwar, and she forced Vinay Bhaiya, that is Professor Vinay Chidri from our institute, who was already inclined towards all these kind of concepts, and he would practice many things of this sort earlier. And then he thought, okay, let me give a try. And he also joined one FDP. And then he was so much fascinated with the content that he took it so seriously, and he made all the possible effort. And I really feel proud to share that he is now a national level resource person, and he is so much into into sharing of the content, and he's spreading the content very widely throughout the country. So, apart from this, since 2020, UHV content was being shared through student induction programs, and which has profoundly impacted students and faculty. Then a few 3 days awareness programs for non-teaching staff and UHV 1 and UHV 2 and a management development program were conducted prior to the inauguration of the cell. So these are a few glimpses of the resource persons delivering the sessions for the faculty members during the FDPs. The response was great, and slowly the faculty members started getting attracted to the content. Few of them also got attached to UHV. Similarly, myself, even I was too much inclined towards the content since the beginning. And then Professor Chidri, he insisted that I should attend this universal human values session and all. And I did it in the online mode during the lockdown. And but then we already had an inclination, so I was very convinced with the genuineness of the content, and I always wanted to be part of it. The word universality really attracted me, and even I decided to take it very seriously and ensure that it spreads in our institute and beyond amongst the students, faculty members, and people in the community. So then the time came with a lot of efforts from Professor Chidri. He made a lot of efforts. He did the initial groundwork. He ensured that the Director General, Professor Munish Sharma, knows about it. The Director, Dr. Nilesh Patil, he knows about it. And it was a great, he was almost about to retire. But then when the management realized the importance of the concepts of universal human values, he invited him, and he was appointed as the advisor for the Center for Universal Human Values, and the things started over there. And then a few of us were chosen to take certain responsibilities, and the Center for Universal Human Values was established in 2024. Then a few programs of UHV 1 and 2 were hosted, and a lot of advances the institute made related to the universal human values. And MIT is committed to its role. MIT aims to extend its UHV outreach to at least 10 districts under the vision of Professor Munish Sharma, Director General, MIT Group of Institutions. He has given us the target to reach to at least 10 districts around, and that is a real task for all of us, and we are eager to reach the target. These are the few activities planned and completed in introducing UHV 2 as credit course for SY BTech students. We had planned, and fortunately it got completed, and we have trained around more than 400 students are now got introduced of SY BTech have got introduced to the concepts of UHV 2. And a lot of students have personally met us, and they have shared their sharings, and how the clarity has increased is what they share about. And they have realized that how to look at towards life, the approach, or the how do they look at life has quite a lot changed, is what they share with us. Then we have also introduced UHV in the curriculum as minor degree course. Then we have done UHV 1 SDP sessions for the newly joined FY BTech students during the student induction program. And it's a proud privilege for all of us that we could introduce the concepts of UHV to more than 1,000 students who have got freshly inducted in our organization, and their responses were amazing. I mean, we could see how slowly these students, each one of us wants the same. Only thing is that we cannot put it in words, probably. So we could see that from the responses of the students. So that was a very wonderful experience. A few of the faculty from our institute, around 4 to 5 faculty members who got trained, who are inclined to it.
Sorry for
Yes, Didi?
interruption. Please take care of the time.
Sure, Didi. How much time do I have, Didi?
minutes, Didi?
How much time do I have?
5 minutes, Didi. Please sum up.
Oh, okay. Uh, okay, Didi. So here I could share the 3 days FDP was also conducted for faculty members. And then AICT, some activities are proposed, like 8 days residential program is organized, and weekly orientation for students, meetings of UHV cell members, and these are some proposed activities we have. We are proposing the family workshop during a recent parent-teacher meeting when we shared about the UHV content being shared with the students. The parents of the students were highly impressed and they wanted to be part of the family workshop. So that was a great achievement in that way. So this is something, these are nothing but some proposed activities. I would like to go, as it is short of time, with some glimpses of the activities conducted for the students and in the institute. I will go ahead with the activities conducted. There was a SDP conducted for student volunteers. Around 40 students successfully completed the SDP. And here we actually preferred the student volunteers, but few of the other friends of their the volunteers also accompanied, and several students could make their mind for sharing, and they shared that it was the first time that they have shared in front of so many people. So that itself was an achievement, and a lot of passionate volunteers came up out of this student development workshop. And there are a few sharings over here of what students could realize. So for example, Yash Ghodele from third year BTech, he said that the content of UHV I felt it me a lot, and I will apply them in my day-to-day life. You must be the change you wish to see in others. I understood this quote in UHV workshop is what he shared. Then Akanksha said that I understood how to be happy internally and externally both. It helped me to build the trust is what she shared. Then here one of our student, we are in student stage now. So what we actually need is clarity in thoughts, and UHV helped me to obtain the clarity. Motivation is temporary and it is not as much effective as clarity in thoughts. So it helped me to reduce my preconditioning and see the world through natural acceptance is what she said. Then Nikita said, I have now understood what actual happiness is through right understanding. It helped me to reduce my anger issues to a large extent, and I have understood the feeling of relationship and how to have harmony at all levels, is what she said. Then one of the students from MCA, I could conclude that it helped me to know how to be a good person who helped to be in harmony for us as well as society. The thing which I understood from UHV, how to control negative thoughts, initiating self-dialogue. Then Sahil Dabande, he is one of the very important volunteers that came out of this SDP. According to him, he said that it helped me to volunteer better for various activities. Due to death of my father 2 years back, the load of responsibility and all the other trauma had burdened and stressed me out really badly. But after attending UHV session, I am recovering slowly and understanding myself through the process of self-exploration was the sharing that he made. And he was one of the very important volunteers who really helped me in conduction of the SDP. This is Sri Ram Krishna Kulkarni. He is my son. I feel great to share that he attended the 3 days FDP with the engineering students. He is just in class 7. And he said that I understood several concepts which will help me to be a better person in future. Due to UHV, I am able to understand how to handle anger issue and be in harmony. My understanding is changing into right understanding. I certainly wish to make efforts to spread this knowledge to all my friends too, is what he shared. And he could really focus, and he realized that when he usually gets angry, he doesn't remember of all these concepts. And he felt the need that when I'm angry, if I remember all these things, it will certainly help me to maintain the harmony in that situation. Then here, Advait Sorgade, he is one of the, as I recently shared, few volunteers. He is one of the very important volunteers who have contributed to the conduction of the workshops. Actually he is a student. He had some neurological issue, and because of that, even he could not complete his answer papers during the exams. And when he was inducted in our institute during the UHV, during the induction program, he came across the content of the UHV, and he was so impressed that he said that I had made an effort for the suicide too, because of the depressing health situation that I had. And then he got connected to the content, and he has now become a very good volunteer. Very useful tasks he takes at hand. And not only that, but he has inspired other two friends of his like Pratik and Sahil, which I just now shared. Now these people have developed an inclination towards studies. Otherwise, they would take the studies very casually. Advait anyway was good at studies, and he has got a 9.4 pointer in the first year. That is really in itself an achievement. Is what has really focused on the content very well, and he has got benefited due to the UHV content. He has got benefits over the health issues also, and trauma that he faces during those attacks are also reduced, and he is becoming more comfortable. And more important, I feel, is that he has inspired Pratik and Sahil to take these volunteering activities seriously, and they are also studying better than what they did earlier. The parents are also surprised, like how are you able to how are you spending more time on studies as compared to the earlier days. So that was something I could like to share about Advait. Further, the other students also said that the shared content helped me to find my purpose, as well as what is the role of natural acceptance to achieve, and how to have a great understanding. Then Karan said, I understood the practical implementation of right understanding and the concept of natural acceptance. So these were few sharings. Similarly, we conducted a program called as we arranged a program rally or come campus visit, where we had given topics like peace and harmony, energy conservation to sustainability, no addiction, and so on and so forth. So these topics were given for them to display along with the rules, and a few this kind of banners or the posters were made by the children during the induction program. So this kind of creativity they have shown. They have shown the energy and enthusiasm to participate in the activities. And uh, the sole purpose of this activity was not a competition, but effort to establish harmonious environment in the campus, develop a feeling of relationship with the institute and amongst the peers, and demonstrate a zestful performance during the engineering curriculum and ahead. So with this intention, this competition was arranged. And then, as part of the teachers' assessment activity, we had asked students to make certain videos on the topics mentioned over here, like competition versus complementarity, values versus skill, addiction-free society, and we have covered all the possible addictions over here, and the UHV content for holistic development. So these are proper rubrics were made for that, and I am amazed with what students have submitted. They have used the technology, they have used their creativity. Individually, they have participated in the videos. Few of them have used artificial intelligence and available tools at present, technological tools to make the videos. And ultimately, they have tried to share the message of the topic they have chosen for their video making competition. So it was not also a competition, but it was an activity where everyone could participate, and they have done it in team. So anyways, the feeling of relationship and belonging also got developed through these activities. A few links I have shared here, yet we are in the process of compiling them as the submission activity is going on, but certainly we will share it on our website as well as the YouTube channel for UHV Cell. There are few glimpses of the few activities that were conducted after the UHV cell was formed. And this is the schedule for how we could conduct the sessions for the first year engineering students. There were around 1100 80 students to with to whom we tried to reach, and I'm happy to share that they have very happily and energetically participated during the session. These are some glimpses of the sessions that we had conducted during the first year induction program. So 3 dedicated days we had given for each of the sessions, and students really participated with full enthusiasm and had a great experience also. So this is all I have to share. Thank you so much, and gratitude to all the coordinators and all the team members who have taken so much pain to organize this conference. And I also express gratitude for allowing me to present this presentation and give this opportunity for me to share my views. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Aarti Didi, for this lovely presentation. As I have
Yes,
met
Didi.
Aarti Didi personally, also Aarti Didi, Leena Didi, and Vinay Bhaiya, all three I have met personally, and they are deeply exploring the content. And when faculty is exploring in themselves, that they are able to help students also. And as you said, the students are also becoming responsible and they are helping other students. And as you said, that parents are also encouraged that they also want to go through the content and family workshop. And I can see the transformation of students as you shared the feedback of student development program. So congratulations, Didi, for this transformation, helping others in transformation, and for your exploration
Didi.
journey also. We can have 1 or 2 questions from audience since we are short of time, but we can have question from audience. If anybody have any question, you can raise hand. Aarti Didi is with us. See if we have one hand raised. Nazma Khan ji. Nazma Khan ji, you have mic and you can ask your question.
Good afternoon to all. There is no such question as, but this is just an addition and observation from my side that, being first time attendee of UHV, I am so much, influenced by the program conducted, and, the contribution the people have shared, and the efforts they are taking for the development of society is amazing. I really congratulate to all the members, and wish them a success in generation to come ahead, and I would be really be part of this family. So I'm looking forward to be part. I'm a research scholar from Gujarat National Law University.
Welcome, Nazma ji. You can be part of. You can attend any workshop, online mode or in face-to-face mode, and then you can join morning sessions for your further exploration. You are always welcome.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for wonderful sessions.
Thank you, Aarti Didi. Once again, thank you for your presentation. Now we can go for our next presentation. It is personal sharing by Nidhi Didi. Ji, namaste Nidhi Didi.
Namaste, Priya Didi. Stay all.
Ji, Nidhi Didi has done Master of Computer Science Engineering from Savitri Bai Phule Pune University. Didi is faculty in Shivaji Rao Ji S. Jodhale College of Engineering, Dombivli, Maharashtra. So I welcome Didi for your presentation. You are sharing on topic parenting. Ji, over to you, Nidhi Didi.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to put my sharing with my teacher, Aarti Didi. And I also heard both the institutional sharings, and I'm mesmerized to see how one person in an institution can bring a lot of change in so many individuals' life and contributes to well-being of the institution. So thank you for that part. Now I would begin with this topic. Uh, I did my first UHV workshop in July 2020, and my daughter was 3.5 by then. And I remember I was going through a lot of emotional up downs at that time, as I had recently lost my mother, and I had shifted to my father's place just to be with him. I had taken up a job there, and my father used to take care of my daughter. In this whole journey, when I went through UHV proposals, I could see those benchmark milestones in my observations about my own behavior with her. So the very first point which clicked for me was I used to consider her just as my own property, and that she belongs to me, and I am responsible for everything in her life. And with that, it used to be so much domination. Slowly and gradually, I just kept on observing. Am I able to relate the proposals of self and body coexisting in a human being? Looking at her. So every time I look at her, I always would consider she's such a young person and I am responsible. But now I am able to recall at this point in time, when I look back, I remember there were so many points while she was sharing the greater insights about our relationship or about people around us, which I actually had not observed. Just to take an example, in one of the UHV workshops we went, she accompanies me in the face-to-face workshops wherever I go. And in one of the workshops when we went, she is fond of animals. So she brought in a cat in the hostel room where we were staying, and it was a winter day. So I told her after some time we will have to leave the cat out and we will sleep, because we just have one bed, so we cannot take her the cat with us. So she said, you have been conducting UHV classes, but you are not able to see the feeling of relationship for the cat. So do some arrangements for her first, and then we will come back. And I remember Reti Didi was with us, and she helped her with putting up things right. They both made arrangements. Now, when I look back and see, uh, we have heard this, that children learn by imitating and observing parents, but I was not able to set the right things in front of her, even though I had started the journey. So the focus earlier was on how I can help others. And in that whole process, I was forgetting her. But now I am slowly working towards feeling of relationship in me. And particularly, this care and concern was so much occupied in me that I was forgetting that a mother or a parent has to first have this feeling of guidance, where we can provide her inputs on how this right understanding and right feeling can be developed. And more I started working on it, I found that uh, more than her, it was me who needed this understanding to take place in me. So now the shift has taken place is that earlier whenever I am there in the online workshops, and if she is there in front of me while I'm asking the questions to participants, I would take a look at her and expect an answer from her. If I'm asking what is acceptable to you, relationship or opposition, and she would smile at me and say, of course, relationship. And at that moment in time, I remember I wanted to draw her attention to a relationship with me, but she already had that. I had to change my perspective about relationship with the child. So this is going on now also. And at one point in time, when we had one volunteers meet, she met our mentor, and this part we have in UHV meetings, that at the end of the sessions we share what are our observations. And because she was accompanying us, uh, everybody said that you also share what is your observation. So she said, I am understanding what are needs of self and what are needs of body. And when we came back, she used to tell me, now this eating ice cream is need of self and not the body, but you will have to help me with it. And in that sharing in particular, she said, now my mama has become a little good than what she was earlier. So this whole journey, I would say I am not transformed, but I can see that there is a lot of scope for me to improve. And this whole set of proposals are helping me being in this journey of volunteering and sharing the proposals. I remember one day I was telling her that it is important for me to go to college because I have to take UHV sessions. So she said, what benefit others are going to get with this UHV? So I said, you like animals, no? So once people will go through this whole content of UHV, they will start appreciating the presence of animals also, and they will do something good for it. So then she said to her father, let us not disturb mama, let her work because this is a good work. So now the shift which has taken place in me is that I have to let her be whatever she is, and I just have to be around her, be present with her in that time. And instead of domination, I can start putting the proposals. Initially, I was I wanted the results very quickly. So if I tell her that chocolate is not good, she should not eat. That is what was my feeling. But now I see that I spoke about it with my mentor also, and he said how much time it has taken for you to, go through this journey. So are you ready to give some, at least some amount of time to her also? And I could see that yes, this hurry was there from my side. At this time, what best I can do as a mother is that I can keep the proposals in front of her, also work on myself, so that she sees me as a person who, even though goes through ups and downs, but still can come back, can resolve the conflicts, can resolve the issues which are going on, and be okay with the family and people around her. So that is what is my observation, that I need to be there. And the one thing which I have started is, I used to never say sorry to her, but now whenever I do not behave well with her, because I'm in hurry, I want to go to college, and she also needs to get ready at those times when the crucial times are there. If I just shout at her, then I come back and say sorry, and she doesn't carry it with her. So that was the thing. I observed that I would carry this opposition part with someone for so long, but she would never carry it. And same is there for the children around. They would never carry it. If she fights with her friends and I tell her, then why you are playing with them? So she tells me that they are my friends, they will fight, but I want to be with them. So this part of relationship which she is able to observe and come out of that opposition so quickly, that I think imbibing from her. And my parenting journey is that I'm learning from her. And I just want to be there, taking care of my own health, taking care of my own contradictions. And I remember I had shared this journey with one of my friends from college, and she sent me a photograph. We used to create that book in the college where we used to write for each other. And in that, there was one point she had asked, what you want to become? And while I was in college in my final year, I had wrote, I want to become a best mother. And she said that, remember this was your this is what you wanted to become, and now you have that possibility. So uh, it is good that you have got UHV. So work with it and help yourself first. She will get the help automatically. And the one more point that would be my last point. I am seeing is the more and more contradictions are going on in me. It becomes difficult for me to handle her. She would also not respond well. But the moment I come back in harmony, she cooperates so well with me. I remember we went for one workshop in Chennai, and we had to get up very early and get ready by 7:30. Usually at home, she would wake up at 9:30 because her school is late. But such times she woke up so early, got ready, did manage herself very well, where I do not have to look after her, and was so mature. And I remembered it. This is whole impact of me being in harmony because I was about to share the contents. So this possibility I could see, and I want to work more on myself as a parent and as an individual. So this is all, and I would just say thank you to all my mentors, all didis and bhaiyas, and all the volunteering activity which has helped me to see that possibility for me is to there to work on myself. Namaste and thank you.
See, very nice sharing, Niti Didi. And I remember one quotation that our children, our kids don't want a perfect mother, but they want a happy mother. And as you are working on yourself, and the best compliment you got from your daughter that you have become a good mama. So, and a child up to 10 years, he or she wants justice. He is justice seeker. He wants answer of his or her questions. And when as a parent we are handling their questions politely, this is the only thing which they are wanting from us. And even we are learning, because learning from kids, because they don't have assumptions from body. They are a little from us, but as a self we can learn from the our kids also. And you are doing a great job as a mother, Didi. Nice, very nice sharing. If anybody has any question on sharing of Nidhi Didi, they can raise hand.
Nidhi Didi, very nice sharing and very inspiring sharing. I would like to ask, did your daughter imitates the UHV to her friends?
Not that way, but whenever they're playing around, she would share it with them that the self is there, this body is there. Like that, sometimes she brings it into her discussion and shares it as if she is like sharing it in the workshop. Like that way, I have observed her, but I did not intervene. And I just observed it. And once I had asked her, what you want to become? So she said, I want to become principal of UHV college. So, so that is how she is being with me. That's it, Didi. Thank you.
Very nice, Didi.
Thank you, Sangeeta Didi, for your question. Do we have our chairperson Rajeshwari ji with us, or she has not joined? Rajeshwari ji, are you there? I think she has not joined. We have Aarti Didi with us. Didi has raised the hand. Ji, Aarti Didi.
Namaste to all. I feel great. I'm really touched by the presentation or the sharing given by Didi. And I feel proud to say that she had been my student while she was in engineering, and she has been the same what she is now, and of course an improved version of hers because she has now got exposed to the content of UHV. So a lot of congratulations to Nidhi Didi and a lot of best wishes for her further journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aarti Didi. Nidhi Didi, you want to say anything?
Awesome, Lily. Okay.
So if anybody has any question on all the three sharing, two institutional sharing and one individual sharing by Nidhi Didi, we can ask G Professor S. Srinivas Murthy ji. Ji, you have raised the hand.
లేదు వాళ్ళ క్వశ్చన్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే పెట్టండి.
I think it was by mistake. And what I suggest to both the institution that encourage your students for more and more student development program which are going online in the evening as a part-time workshop. Every month there is one workshop which is in online mode. Students can do more and more workshops so that they can be in touch with the content and they start exploring the content for their mental health. It will be useful, and more faculty members can do workshop. They can be regularly in touch with the content by joining morning sessions, or they can repeatedly do the workshops which are going on in Hindi as well as in English in online mode and in face-to-face mode also. This I want to suggest. Sangeeta Didi, we have 5 minutes more.
So shall I mean, conclude? I mean, vote of thanks. Rajeshwari
We ask for
Didi,
question. If anyone has any question, then they can raise their hand. Otherwise, Didi, we can conclude the session also.
any more questions from the delegates of participants? I think Didi, shall we end?
Ji, Didi. Ji.
I would like to convey my sincere thanks to Rajeshwari Didi and Priya Didi for chairing the session and sparing time for this. I would like to convey my heartfelt thanks to S. Srinivas Murthy ji for his institution, very nice institute presentation. And I would like to thanks Aarti Didi, Vinay Chindri Bhaiya, Nidhi Didi for their wonderful sharing. I can see Geeta Didi also. Thanks, Geeta Didi. And my sincere thanks to all the delegates who have joined through Zoom and YouTube. My sincere thanks to tech team and for their contribution and participation. Thank you, one and all.